Hey guys, what's going on? Bang here. Just going to talk about the Flyers game that just concluded. Game 3, series was tied 1-1 going in, and it was a great game. As all the NHL playoff games have been, all the series have been tied 1-1, except for the Chicago series being 1-0. But the Flyers just won 3-2. Dan Carcillo with the overtime winner. It was a thrilling game. As was the first two games of this series. Mike Richards with the goal. Dan Carcillo, obviously in overtime with huge goal, and Claude Giroux also with a goal. Flyers played pretty well for the most part. The two goals that Brian Boucher let in, he was screened. There was a lot of traffic in front. Not really going to fault him for that, but he made the saves when he had to. What I thought was really amazing was for the last 12 minutes of regulation and like a minute into overtime, those last 12 or 13 minutes, that the Devils didn't even register a shot against Boucher, and the Flyers had so many chances to score on Boucher, or on Brodeur rather. Brodeur played great. He stopped the Flyers a lot. They had a lot of pressure on him, and he did a great job considering in game 1 and 2 he looked not quite as good. But he's 37 years old, but he still proves he can do it. But I knew eventually the Flyers just kept the pressure, kept getting shots in the net, kept getting traffic in front, that they could get a goal. And they did the dirty work behind the net, came out in front, Dan Carcillo wide open. Flyers are going home with a 3-2 win in overtime. So it was great to see, especially a guy like Carcillo, a gritty player, guy that sometimes takes some dumb penalties, but he's gotten a lot better since we traded Scotty Upshall for him last trade deadline. He's gotten a lot more patient, has been taking quite as many penalties, and he did a great job tonight. Towards the end of the game, he was digging in the corner, going for the loose pucks, being physical, and that's what you got to do. That's what you expect your checking line to do, and he did a great job. So Carcillo gets the game-winning goal. Game 4 is going to be Tuesday night in Philly, obviously. And if the Flyers can take the 3-1 lead, I would think that it's over, because then they go back up to New Jersey, where they prove they can win, where the Devils crowd, I don't think nearly was as into it as the Flyers crowd were. It was electric at the Wachovia Center from what I could hear. If anybody went to the game, you can comment and say how the atmosphere was, but I get the sense that it was crazy down there, and it was a lot louder than New Jersey. Flyers fans were up in North Jersey for those games, so that's going to be big. If the Flyers can win tomorrow night or Tuesday night, they can take this series easy, and I think the way the bracket sets up, that Boston and Buffalo, the winner of that, plays the winner of this series. And I'm not getting too far ahead, just saying that's what would happen if the Flyers were to win this series. Once again, it's not over, so don't take this as I'm saying the series is over, because we're up 2-1. We're up 1-0 too, and they came back to tie it. And the Devils are a great team, so never count them out at all. So that's pretty much all I got. Big week, NFL draft coming up Thursday night. Me and Disa aren't going to be doing the draft live, because he is a class, and with the end of the semester school, it's pretty crazy. I will be watching the draft. I might try to video the first couple picks, and maybe I'll video the Eagles pick, my reaction to that. So new format this year on Thursday, but hopefully, I'll get a couple of vids out for the draft on draft day. So that should be pretty fun. Looking forward to the draft, the rest of the series, and Phillies, of course. So that's pretty much all I got. And as always, go Flyers.